Hey y'all, Joe here with Southern Coastal Cooking coming at you. Today it's crawfish season. Oh yeah, look, I got the man himself, Robert, the bull boss, with us today. He came all the way from Louisiana over here. He brought his boil boss that you've seen me use before on the channel, and we're going to use that as we boil some crawfish. Of course, I got my only bowl I use is the Sweet Smoky Joe's crawfish bowl.
Oh, I got to get a good zoom in on this thing.
Look at the granules of the spice and everything like that in that Sweet Smoky Joe's. So we're going to hit this crawfish pot up with the Sweet Smoky Joe's. And I'm going to fire it up. We're going to get it going. Once it's rolling and boil, we'll go ahead and start this bowl. We can't wait. So, all right, Abe is adding some onions, jalapeno peppers, and garlic to the bowl.
This is just to flavor the water.
Flavor the water.
We've already got a lot of great seasoning in here. This is something but we're just going to add to it. Try to get it close. Flash it on there. Oh yeah, that's going to be delicious.
You do. Y'all check out our crawfish here. They came from Michael's Seafood, I believe, in Jefferson, Louisiana. It's about 33 pounds of buzz that we're going to cook here. Hold on a second. Look at that. Oh yeah, those are some good ones.
They're in Harahan.
All right, Abe, you want to go ahead and put the potatoes and what, onions in there?
Yep. Okay. We're going to get a few extra onions in there. Throw in some potatoes.
Okay.
And
bring it back up to a bowl.
Bring it back up to a bowl.
Okay.
Keep it going, and then we've got still some corn and sausage to go in.
Okay.
And some pineapple.
Sounds good. All right, they're about to dump the crawfish here into the basket. Yeah, let me get around the other side, y'all. Okay, here we go. About to add the crawfish in.
I'm glad I got him on the side.
Half our crawfish.
You get them all in there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got them in there, okay.
Look at that now. Everybody's got it open. Look at
We're just gonna put some vegetation in there too.
a little vegetation.
Corn, potatoes.
In there. Hopefully they won't eat too much before we get into the pot.
Well, potatoes already in there. I'm sorry. And then a little sausage.
Throw some sausage in here.
Got some mushrooms coming.
There we go.
Yep.
There we go. Grab that.
Put the half mushrooms in there.
Doing that
Because we won't do this in 2 batches. All right. Now we're gonna put them out in there.
Want to grab this side?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Look at that. That looks amazing.
There we go. We'll crank the fire and let them boil for what, about 2-3 minutes?
We're probably gonna go 5 minutes. I think is what you said.
We'll get them to a boil.
We'll get them to a good
Go
boil.
a minute or two.
Go a minute or 2 in the boil. Okay. All right. Okay, so he's just turning it off right now. They've been boiling 2 or 3 minutes. Look at those beautiful bugs. Look at that color on them. They're floating right there.
Go down just a little bit.
Those look good.
Yeah.
Now, there we go.
Now, what I want him to do
Okay.
is you're going to end up saying, look, here's
All
the
right,
crawfish
we're
we're doing.
on camera right now. Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry.
So, all right, what are we about to do?
Right now, we're going to let them hot soak for
Okay.
about just a couple of more minutes.
Okay.
And why don't you tell us a little bit about the boil boss and yourself?
All right, guys. My name's Robert LePere from New Orleans, Louisiana. I came up with the Boil Boss. So this is the crawfish cooling product. What it does is it attaches to the pot, hooks up to a hose, and it's going to shower the outside of the pot with water. So a few things on why that's important. You can see all these crawfish right now. They're all floating on the surface. So when they cooked, all the moisture was boiled out of them. If you were to let these guys soak on their own right now, they're going to continue to cook for the entire soak process. So by spraying the outside of the pot, we're actually going to bring the temperature down from boiling to 150 in about 3.5–4 minutes. When we do it that quick, it stops the meat from cooking, but it forces those crawfish to contract and suck up that seasoning. And we're able to do it all without adding any ice. So we used to use ice, we don't use it anymore. Adds a lot of fresh water. So in a nutshell, that's really, you know, the key benefits of the Boil Boss. So we're gonna go ahead and turn it on.
And I'm a testimony to the adding ice because I did that for years. And what happens when you add ice onto this and you cool down the water with ice, you dilute all the flavor from your boil. So I used to use too much seasoning and all that trying to keep it from diluting, and it was a hit or miss. After I've used the Boil Boss, there is nothing better to keep the flavor, keep it cool, and you get that perfectly cooked crawfish, not overdone or underdone. I'm telling you, it's the best thing.
Awesome. All right, well, go ahead and turn the water on for us.
So what y'all are gonna notice is this is gonna run the side. Sometimes I just run my hand along the outside to make sure the water's touching all the surfaces. But the key with the Boil Boss is to make sure you stir the water. So that makes the even cooling happen. And as we stir, this temperature's gonna drop.
I'm gonna take my my little Inkbird thermometer here. I'm gonna turn it on. And we're gonna stick it in here. I'm gonna kind of look at the temperature.
So when we started, all these bugs were on the surface. You're gonna notice they're gonna start to sink. Some of them already started to go down. Once again, sinking is the indication that they're absorbing all that seasoning.
I'm at 192 right now.
And he hasn't been doing this very long, and you can see the crawfish start to sink.
So that's the amazing part. They're sucking in juice, so therefore they're sinking.
So I just keep the water moving, you know, around a circle. This isn't breaking up the crawfish, it's actually pretty gentle. But it's getting that cold water on the outside and making sure it's cooling evenly. So most of these guys have already sunk.
Yeah, that's
what temperature are we shooting for while you're stirring there?
I always shoot for 150, so that's the point at which the meat stops to cook.
Okay.
If you turn them off and just let them soak normally, you know, they'll stay at 200, 190 for that entire soak period.
Yeah.
And for all of y'all that have tried to pull out those crawfish and have those tails all crumbly, that's why.
Oh, yeah,
that's why.
And we're already down in the 170s, so it's working.
So one of the reasons why that 30-minute soak time came about was because it coincidentally takes 30 to 40 minutes for your temperature to drop on its own naturally. So one of the rule of thumbs was we'll soak our crawfish until they sink, and when they're done sinking, you turn off the burner. Well, we're making them sink right away, and then we're just gonna soak them to flavor, so how we like them.
Perfect.
You'll probably add those shrimp in the next batch.
Yeah, that's fine.
What are we at, Joe?
169, 167. Yep.
I haven't timed it, but we've probably only been on 2 minutes or so.
Yeah, it's definitely 167. I can't believe how it's I mean, the crawfish are sinking. That's what's amazing. So technically, after you stir this, once you hit 150 degrees, how much longer do you let them soak?
I personally go about 10 minutes,
Okay.
but it depends on how spicy you like them.
Okay.
So the soak period from once they're at 150 is not about it's not about them cooking. It's just about how spicy you like them.
So you're at 158 right now. This is amazing.
Yeah. So we'll go another minute or two, and then we're gonna turn it. Not even a minute. We're gonna another 30, 40 seconds and turn it off.
That's amazing. If you don't have a Boil Boss, guys, you really need to look at the link in Joe's
We'll put the link in the
page.
description box. Yeah, sure.
It's not expensive.
Well, it's, you know, what you save is as far as you're not running your crawfish, you're getting them perfectly cooked, and you're getting all that flavor, and you're not having to buy a bunch of ice.
And not a bunch of extra seasoning, which I've done most of my
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, getting the seasoning. I didn't even think about that. That's a good point.
Now, one tip with the Boil Boss is if you use frozen corn, most people put it in when they go to soak their crawfish, and that's fine because the water's gonna stay hot enough to cook the corn. But now that we're dropping the temperature so quickly, you'd want to add those things that would normally cook in your soak prior.
Okay. Guys, we're at 153. I don't know how long.
I think we're gonna turn it off.
Yep. Okay. Go ahead and turn it off, and
That's it.
That's it. That's awesome.
I'll let them soak.
All right, we've had these crawfish soaking about 15 minutes. We've also tested a couple of them. They are on point and amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of show you how we get these out and kind of let it drain so you don't waste the water and stuff. We're gonna pull this up, put the paddle in there, set it down, and we're gonna let it drain this way.
Okay, that's a good idea. My pod has the strainer has a latch on it, but the paddle's a good idea if you don't have that. Cool.
I don't have that.
Okay. But y'all, so I'm filming now. I'm gonna film y'all bringing up. Look at this boaty broad. Isn't that cool? All right, look at this.
Too much.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You got it?
Yeah, here.
All right. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Yes. Okay. Now on to the second bite. Oh yeah, go ahead and taste one for us, Abe.
This is a little bit of garlic. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna taste one of the crawfish too, but.
Okay.
Now,
Good.
I'm gonna go ahead and taste this by pulling it apart, pushing up that bottom. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Oh, you gotta suck the head. You right.
Ah!
Good stuff. Good
Amazing.
stuff.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Let me zoom in on the crawfish there. Oh yeah, isn't that beautiful? Okay, we got the next batch going. I'm gonna throw some frozen shrimp in the next batch too. All right, we're going in with the second batch, just about. Oh yeah.
This time we won't forget the shrimp.
Oh yeah. All right, there it goes.
Crank it up.
Hey, buddies.
Here they come with the second batch. They just drained them right now, and they will put them right there in the boat and get everything all set up. Look real good. Go ahead with it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? That's nice.
Oh yeah.
That is nice. The bull boss crawfish bowl. We got some shrimp, crawfish, everything in there. Real nice, y'all. Tasted the crawfish. They taste excellent. Everything's cooked to perfection, like it always is when we use the bull balls. Thank y'all so much, and y'all be sure to check for the links in the comments. The bull ball, Sweet Smoky Joe, all that stuff. And we're gonna chat out on some crawfish. We'll see all y'all soon.